Hey fellow Nevillers, here we are back again with another personal share of a Neville lecture. I'm back up in 3 propositions from 1959. This is part 2. Part 1, the link's down there, my lovelies, and up there. It flashes across faster than you can see it. In this lecture, my lovelies, Neville shares a technique that we can use to identify our current state of consciousness. This is how he shares it. He says, now, here is a technique I have found most helpful, and I find it works like a miracle. Anyone can do it, he says. He says, first of all, man stands forever in the presence of an infinite and eternal energy, from which energy all things proceed, but it follows definite patterns. It just doesn't move out of man and crystallize in things in some strange haphazard manner. It follows a definite track. And the track it follows is laid down by the man himself in his own internal conversations. We spoke about these yesterday. That's what we need to be aware of, listening intently to what we say on the inside. Some of our internal conversations are rather negative. We need to change them. Let's see what Neville says further. So, though man is called upon to change his thinking, that he may change his world, for we are told, Bible quote, be ye transformed by the renewal of your mind. Man can't change his thinking unless he changes his ideas. Big hint there. For he thinks from his ideas. So, if I would change and become transformed, I must lay new tracks. And the tracks I lay are always laid down in my own internal conversations. So what am I saying now when seemingly I am alone? I.e. when you're quiet at home, by yourself, wherever, or even with friends. On the inside, what are you saying? That's what saying. That's what we have to pay attention to. I must admit I was rather shocked when I realised what I was saying. But anyway, it's changed now, my lovelies. He says, I can sit in that chair or stand here or walk the streets and I can't stop talking. Man does not realise that he is talking because he is never still enough to listen to the voice speaking within himself. But inwardly he is whispering what outwardly is taking place as conditions or circumstances. I find that line right there to be quite a smack from Neville. When I was first new to this journey, wondering what on earth was going on out here in 3D, it's caused by what one's saying on the inside. So we'll end this one here, the lecture reading today for now, and I'll come back tomorrow and elaborate a little more. What we have to do, my lovelies, fellow Nevillers, is focus on what we're saying on the inside. Once you realise what you're saying up in there, in your internal conversations, then you can go about changing it. But we must remember, don't be critical. Don't give yourself a hard time for what you're saying on the inside, because it was brainwashed into you, or it was implanted into you, rather, from other people. And you decided to say it this way, look at it that way, make a prejudice out of it, make a suspicion out of it, and then turn it into a belief. But we can change it. So if we don't like our current state of consciousness, never fear, Neville's here, and he tells us and shows us with his techniques and lectures just how we can change it. So fellow Nevillers, have fun finding out what you're saying on the inside. If you don't like it, we can change it. Don't worry about that. And I'll see you in the next one, part 3 of 3 propositions from 1959. And we're going to change our ideas and our state of consciousness, because that's what we're all here for, right? All right, my lovelies, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.